My name is Isaiah Dietz, and I am in English 112, and today we are going to be looking over the effect that social media has on the mental health of teens. So in my essay, I started off as saying, although social media has introduced a new era of information gain and communication, it has had adverse effects on the mental health and self-image of teens. Social media has brought about the sharing of traditions, cultures, and joined pretty much the entire world into a sort of global community. Despite this connection that we get from social media, we also get the cons, which is where we see a obsessive use in daily screen time from social media. In this essay, I wrote 50% of teens 12 to 17 years old spend 4 or more hours a day on social media, or on their screens of whatever kind, doing whatever. With this excessive use of screen use, we also get a new form of bullying called cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the online version of what we would call traditional bullying, where in this essay it's defined as the behavior of inflicting harm upon a certain individual or group by using information or communication technologies. So social media is a huge, I guess it really allows people to cyberbully, just because of the access people get on through social media, through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all of these different apps. It pretty much just facilitates cyberbullying. With this excessive use of screen use, we also get social media fatigue, also known as SMF, which is just from the high usage of social media, and it pretty much just causes such an overwhelming amount of information is received during use. It just causes people to be overwhelmed. You start losing sleep. You can become stressed. It really affects just your work performance, your professional life, your social life, all aspects of your life. Social media fatigue affects them. It causes a feeling of overstimulation. Just this constant information, especially with over 50% of teens using 4 or more hours, it causes overstimulation, which increases stress and can really affect your personal life and your social life. According to the Child Mind Institute, between 2010 and 2015, over 500,000 8th through 12th graders exhibited high levels of depressive symptoms. This number increased by over 33% from 2010 to 2015. During this 2010 to 2015 time period, we also saw a huge rise in the usage of social media apps such as Twitter and Instagram. And we also get, the era of cell phones, where we're more app-based phones instead of just phone calls, texting. And we also see that their suicide rate during this time for young girls has increased by 65%. So, although it may not be directly stating it, we can assume that from the rise in social media and then the rise in suicide rates in young girls, they're almost like connected. So now we're going to watch this video on how social media influences the mental and behavioral health of children ages 13 through 17.
Teenagers are using social media in a plethora of really positive ways. There are groups, there are clubs out there to address anything that a teen has interest with. I see a lot of kids facing challenges with depression, anxiety, and they're able to connect. I think it's incredibly important that we're using social media appropriately. We're seeing teens architect their Instagram photos using filters to create images that are not aligned with who they really are, but they're generating likes. It's a social currency and it's addictive.
Sometimes teens make bad decisions and they can post things on social media that they don't realize that exists forever. As adults, employers look at social media and what are you posting on there? Kids aren't thinking about those kinds of things.
So we do want to supervise our child's social media usage, simply asking them what their social media represents, the values that they want represented, and to ask them about the content that they post. Why is it important? What's interesting about it? Coming from a place of genuine, authentic interest, right? Not concern, just interest. We start that conversation, we keep it open-ended, we keep it consistent, we check in often, and we invite that conversation.
So this video, it talked about Instagram. It really highlighted on Instagram, which is one of the biggest social media apps today, and how the likes on posts, reels, and stories that you post, how it becomes almost a social currency. And many teens put their worth into these posts and how many likes they get. Social media apps such as Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and all these, they promote unrealistic beauty standards because they see celebrities that have had a lot of aesthetic work done, such as Botox, nose jobs, facelifts, all these things. They're not telling their fans that they've had these things, and so there are young fans that are developing and seeing or moving into who they want to be in life are seeing these things, and they're thinking they're not. Why do they not look like that? It promotes unrealistic beauty standards, and it causes self-doubt, body dysmorphia. We've seen a rise in that, especially after COVID, where people are home a lot and they're using social media so much more. Body dysmorphia, all these things. It's just impacting a lot of teens' mental health and their development. So this says, although social media undoubtedly impacted global communications and revolutionized the exchanging of ideas and information, our society has become more separated than ever before. Social media causes people to kind of draw away from society and instead seek online communication. And so instead of face-to-face communication that is so healthy and really helps in the development of teens, they're getting all of that from